Are you trying to raise emotionally healthy children? If so, good job. But also, here's a series of some strategies on how to do just that. First up, modeling. The fact that kids learn their emotional expressions from their caregivers and their peers. This is a case where do as I say, not as I do is not going to work. Kids look to you to see how you react when you get mad, sad, scared, etc. So if you yell and scream when you're mad, that's what they're gonna do. If you run away from that spider, they're gonna learn that spiders are scary. So you need to decide how you want them to emote and then live that expression style, at least when they're around. So it's not just that you shouldn't shame kids for expressing emotions. To raise emotionally healthy kids, you also need to reward those kids when they express them positively. I know that sounds like it falls into the category, but at the same time, we often miss those opportunities. When they express their emotions in the way you want, go out of your way to praise them. Oh, you handled that so well. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I can tell you're angry, but I so love the way you said that to me. Sometimes we get so caught up in the emotionality of a particular situation that we forget they're still learning. And these little moments of praise go a long way. If you're trying to raise emotionally healthy kids, then don't shame normal expressions of emotion. Stop crying, don't yell, relax. Those are all ways that we might be sending the message that their emotions aren't okay. Instead, try validating those emotional responses. I understand why you're angry. Can we talk about it? It's hard to think about these things when you're sad, so take some time and then we'll talk about it. Even if their emotional response is totally overdramatic, it feels super real and intense to them, so validating it and then moving forward can get you where you want to be.
A parent should honor feelings but correct behavior. So saying something like to your child, something like, you're angry, I get it, but you can't throw your backpack, honey, please go pick it up. So the child understands that their feelings are important, but the behaviors need improving. That's a really important thing because people really need to be comfortable with what they feel. Every human emotion is pretty natural and normal, even jealousy. But if we understand it then and tolerate it, we can do something really constructive with it, like find inspiration or congratulate someone who got something that you wanted and turn it into, an experience where you're giving someone really positive feedback. So it's really important for parents to know that feelings need to be honored and validated. It's behaviors and actions that definitely need to be corrected, and a child should always be held accountable. The best way to hold a child accountable is to do so lovingly.
Emotional intelligence has to be taught to your children, just like riding a bike or tying a shoe. I was driving my son to daycare today, and he says to me, "Mommy, I'm sad that you have to go to work." And he can tell me when he's sad. Not every time, but most. I said, "You're allowed to be sad. And what can we do when we're feeling sad?" "What can we do, Mommy?" I said, "How about next time you feel sad, you tap your hand on your heart and you just tap, tap, tap. Let that feeling really sink in, and then close your eyes and picture Mommy giving you a really big, tight hug." And he giggled, and then he tapped his chest and he said, "I'm closing my eyes." And he started to laugh, and I said, "Do you still feel sad?" And he said, "No." Feeling sadness lasts a very short amount of time. It's how you choose to cope with that feeling that will either make it feel longer or shorter, but you're allowed to feel sad.